Mr. Grebe, good morning. Thank you for being here at Curaçao Chronicle.
Morning.
Seeing everything that's going on with the refinery and in your years of experience in the oil industry, do you see the Clash Group, which is now negotiating exclusively to take over the refinery, do you see them as the right candidate for the oil refinery here in Curaçao to operate it?
No, I don't see them as the best candidate to run this refinery. Number one, they run a refinery in Germany. They may have gathered experience with that refinery in Germany, but Clash has no experience of refining in the Caribbean, and that is most important.
What's the difference with the refinery in Germany or in the Caribbean?
Well, you know, we have the situation in the Caribbean that in the past 2 decades, PDVSA dominated the Caribbean with their refined products. So what is very important for an operator in Curaçao is that he knows the market in the Caribbean, because there is a historic chance for Curaçao to take over the refinery themselves, because there is no competition from PDVSA, there is no competition from Shell, there is no competition from Valero. There are all the big companies, Hess, together with PDVSA, who ran the Hovensa refinery in San Croix, also no competition. So for Curaçao, this is the moment to grab the opportunity and run Isla themselves.
You're saying that the government or Curaçao should take over the refinery?
Yes.
Some people argue that we don't have funds, money to the cash flow to operate, just to pay salaries or anything like that.
Well, you know that if you have a sound production, it must be a sound business plan for the Caribbean, and here we are coming back to the future customers of the refined products for Isla. They are mainly in the Caribbean and South America. You have to have the knowledge, and Curaçao themselves have the knowledge. They even have a small distribution company, Grebe. They have experience on 6 islands in the Caribbean, and they can run and they can distribute the refinery.
Okay, so let's go back to Clash Group. You said that they also did a bid in Trinidad and Tobago, but they were rejected?
Well, Clash is actually coming from the money market. You know, they are not originally oil people. I don't know what made them take over that refinery in Germany and what the constellation was. I cannot say anything about that, except what Wikipedia is telling you. But what I know, what they don't have, is experience in the Caribbean. I said it before. And this is the most needed situation for Isla. The refined products have to be distributed, but somebody must handle that who has experience with distribution of refined products in Middle America.
Okay.
Yeah, this is, I think, the crucial point. And I even have a refinery director to run Isla. He's from Saudi Arabia, and he has experience with the biggest refineries in Saudi Arabia. He worked 20 years for Saudi Aramco.
Okay.
And this is my personal offer. He is willing to come to Curaçao and take the directorship.
So you've been talking with the government about this for quite a while?
No, I don't talk directly with the government. I talk with the opposition.
Okay.
because the government, you know the story, my 3 letters to the Prime Minister that were ignored, my letter to the governor that was ignored. I have no reason to talk to the government.
Okay. So you're still very strong believer that we should take over the refinery ourselves?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because you have it all. And there is a historic chance that will never come back. PDVSA is out, Valero is out, Shell is out, all the big players in the Caribbean are out. Refineries, Rovensa, closed. Refinery in Trinidad, closed. Refinery in Aruba, closed. The one in Antigua, closed, I think, for more than 25 years. So Curaçao Isla has this one-time chance in history. I can only repeat it.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Grebe.